Okay, my name is Darrell Horton. I own Parkway Pawn and Gun in Mobile, Alabama. And we opened May 1st will be 3 years that we've been in business. It is the first and only pawn shop that I've ever owned, worked at, operated, and we started from scratch. We didn't buy any loans, we didn't buy any inventory. We basically opened the doors as a pawn shop, and here we are today, 3 years later. I like that it ties the pawn loans, the buys, the inventory, gun log, everything in one consolidated operating system where you don't have to have a physical paper log, handwritten log for your guns. Everything goes through the one system. So from the time the item comes in, whether it's inventory, a pawn, or a buy, through the time it leaves the store in a redemption or a sale, it tracks the inventory, it tracks the cost figures from cradle to grave. I would say yes, definitely, especially on the inventory side, keeping track of what's in inventory and then keeping track of the pawn loans, the outstanding balances. So I would say definitely. I've been lucky because I haven't been able to find any instances of employee theft, but being able to run voided transaction reports, deleted item reports, um, um, and some reports I learned today that I should be running, it gives me multiple ways to make sure from an ownership standpoint that you don't have a rogue employee that's manipulating the system. So kind of anything that an employee does to try and um, cheat you, or cheat the store, there's a record of it in the system. I would say the fast fill from the employee side, fast fill and previous pawn items. So your return customers, your repeat customers, you're able to get them in and out quick. I don't know how other pawn shops are. I know my particular store, we get rushes. So you're really slow for 30 minutes an hour, and then 15 or 20 people walk through the door within 15 minutes. So you have to be able to process them at the counter, and being able to use the fast fill, the price guide, previous items. It just helps my employees um, be able to quickly process what they should loan on an item. If it's been here before, identify it, loan the same amount that we'd loaned before, how much we'd loaned before. So it just helps process the transaction quickly, which ultimately is what the customer wants. They don't want to be there for an hour to get a loan. They want to get in and out. Um, Everyone has been fantastic. I didn't have a lot of expectations as far as what I would take away because um, not coming from a pawn background and not having the extensive pawn experience, I really didn't know what questions to ask or what I needed to know that I didn't know. Richard did a great job. He started from the most basic transactions, went through the entire system, and I have probably 15 or 20 pages of notes that I've taken today. So things that I've learned, things that we can do better to make us faster, more efficient, make better loans, and for me as an owner, to be able to track everyone's progress. So it's been a great experience. I'm glad I did it.